Hey there, you're listening to the Slow English Podcast. I'm your host, Mark. Thanks for being here with me today. So, let's talk about bread. Now, bread is one of those things that feels so ordinary, but when you stop and think about it, it's kind of amazing. People have been making and eating bread for thousands of years, literally. Some say the first breads were made over 10,000 years ago. Back then, it was just a simple mix: ground grains, maybe some water, and cooked on a hot stone. No ovens, no yeast, just basic survival food. But over time, bread changed. And not just the way it looked or tasted. It became part of culture, part of family, part of tradition. In some places, bread is soft and fluffy, like in sandwiches. In others, it's flat, like pita or naan. And in Europe, you'll often find crusty sourdoughs or dark rye breads that are super filling. One of my favorite kinds of bread is actually something I discovered while traveling. I was in this small village, and a local baker handed me a warm piece of flatbread, still hot, fresh out of a clay oven. It had sesame seeds on top and a slight smoky flavor. I remember biting into it and thinking, wow, how can something this simple taste so good? But that's the thing with bread. It is simple, but when it's made with care, you can feel it. And that brings me to something else: making bread at home. Now, I'm not a professional baker, not even close. But during the lockdowns a few years ago, I, like a lot of people, decided to try baking bread. It started out as something to kill time, but it actually turned into a kind of therapy. There's something about working with your hands, mixing the dough, kneading it, waiting for it to rise. You can't rush it. It forces you to slow down, to be patient. And when the smell fills your kitchen, that warm, yeasty, comforting smell, you feel like you've created something real. Even now, I try to make a loaf every now and then. Nothing fancy, just flour, water, salt, yeast. Sometimes I add herbs or olives or even a bit of cheese, but it always brings that same feeling. Like home, like warmth, like everything's okay, at least for a moment. So yeah, bread. It feeds us, it connects us, and sometimes it even teaches us a little about slowing down. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. I'm Mark, and this was the Slow English Podcast. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.